Hey everyone, my name is Mitch Dyer. This is Brian Altano.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Brian? You and I got to play some Resident Evil Revelations 2.
We did. That was interesting.
Yeah, so that game is episodic. You can buy an episode for like $5 a piece. You can buy the season all at once, or you can buy a box copy. There's all these different versions. But what it is each episode. Episode follows Claire Redfield and Moira Burton, daughter of the infamous Barry Burton, and they are trudging through like a weird island prison, and they're basically in Saw movie.
Yeah, they kind of wake up in prison cells with these wristbands on.
They tell you how spooked you are.
Yeah, they're like fear adapters, or sort of, right? Fear reactors.
You're so scared, now it's red.
They're like mood rings that change color based on how scared you are. Really weird and very interesting. We get to kind of see how that plays in as a gameplay mechanic. And I kind of went into it, you know, I played Revelations, I enjoyed it, but it didn't really nail it for me the way like Resident Evil 4 did or Resident Evil 2 did. And the Resident Evil franchise is kind of in a weird place now, right?
Yeah.
Like it's sort of half. There's the Resident Evils we grew up with, and then there's the Resident Evils sort of 5 and 6, which became very action-oriented. And even 6 was kind of torn in the bits. And I think they're sort of bringing themselves back to the roots a little bit.
They're
trying to.
But only kind of. They're like, we need to, because people don't like this franchise anymore.
Yeah.
But we also need to make money. So, guns.
Exactly. And Revelations 2 is sort of walking that line again. If you're worried about it being like 6, it's not.
No, it's absolutely not.
But it is actually a lot. It's probably the fastest Resident Evil I've played.
Yeah.
It's got not exactly a Tomb Raider feel to it, but it's just very quick moving, running around, ducking under things, throwing things away. And yeah, just sort of contextual environmental actions that you do. And they are playing with some cool stuff, which we haven't really seen since, I guess, Resident Evil 0 or Resident Evil 5, which is this two-character mechanic.
Yeah.
Which, when you play by yourself, is a little clunky because you've got one character that's a lot more defensive, Moira using her flashlight and crowbar. are, which you use with some attacks, and then you've got Claire, which is way more offensive, guns, knife, everything, shotguns, all that kind of stuff.
The combat relationship there is really interesting. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, Moira can use the flashlight to kind of like blind and stun guys. Oh no, a flashlight!
Yeah.
And that gives Claire the opportunity to take them down. And if Claire shoots him and like knocks it or like does a kick or whatever, right? Like, oh, I stunned him, I'll kick him down. But he's not dead. Moira can actually finish him off with the crowbar. So there's like a lot of give and take in their combat relationship, which is great.
And there is co-op too, so you can play as those two characters together. So Mitch, you run up with the flashlight, I run up with the shotgun, or vice versa.
I feel like that would not work playing alone. Like,
No.
I'm gonna use the flashlight on you, and then switch over. Oh, she stopped using the flashlight, and now she's like banging her head into a wall because AI is really hard.
And I'm enjoying it, and I feel like it's quick moving, but it does have some problems. I noticed a lot of the actions are mapped to the X button.
Yeah.
So running, turning around, climbing ladders. I got myself in one situation where I was fighting a bunch of enemies at the same time, and I needed to escape up a ladder. Every time I tried to do that, I turned around by accident, or ran in the wrong direction, or didn't go up the ladder at all and just got clawed to death. And that's tough for me to do because I'm a guy that's played through Resident Evil 4 probably 50 times, start to finish. And I have no problem playing that game like a damn ninja. And I was failing here and there, so I hope they fix some of that stuff. I'm also like, I'm not wild about the art direction and the character design.
It's very grimy. It's very just like, oh, look how messed up we are. There's a guy with spikes in his face. He's all bleeding.
Which